Okay, Leo, so this is your July reading. I have a feeling that we are going to be talking about childhood dreams because when I first set the intention for your reading, they showed me. So when I was younger, I got a bank account, and the bank that I got my account in, they have a mascot, Leo the lion, which I thought was kind of cute that they showed that to me. And when I don't know, for some reason they want me to tell you this, but when I was setting up that account, we received $5, which was a big deal to me back then. It's like I had big dreams back then, like what, I'm making money, not necessarily making money because I was younger, much younger, but it's like, when you're younger, you have like these big dreams for yourselves, and that's what I was kind of feeling. Also, they're showing me like the significance of the $5. 5 is about change, right? And then when I was shuffling the cards, they had me singing Mr. Sandman. So, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. And at first I was humming, and I'm like, I don't really like what, I know I'm getting somewhere, but I don't know what this is. Like, I know it, but what is this song? And then it came to me, like clicked, okay, it's Mr. Sandman, it's that song. And so there was that. And then my guides, and I'm not going to do it because my guides are being goofy, but they were speaking through me, and they kept using a British accent, which when I was younger, like I was so obsessed with England, like absolutely obsessed. And my paternal grandparents were born and raised in England, and they came to Canada around, like, I think after World War II. Oh, okay, they're showing me 1950. So, oh yeah, it was around the 1950s. Never mind. Yeah, so it was around the 1950s that they came. But I was utterly obsessed with anything England. So to me, them showing me all of these things, it's like, okay, we're talking about childhood dreams here, things that we liked or wanted as children. And some of your cards, like it is definitely coming out. For some reason, I'm reading the bottom of the deck more in this round. But you also, like, you have the playfulness card, and there's a little child sleeping. So to me, it's like childhood dreams right there. So this is about childhood dreams, and you have, so for the main message, like overall theme, you have the reflect card. So to me, this is like, okay, what did you want to do or be or have as a child, and bringing that out. So in this card, it's like she's bringing out something that she's kept bottled up, kept in a jar. So the significance of the Sandman song, me humming it first and not really knowing, it's like, I know this, but what is it? And then all of a sudden it comes to me, okay? I feel that for some of you, this has to do with your dreams. So you might not remember, okay? I kind of forgot how obsessed I was with England and the UK in general. But they're like, Jenna, there was a reason for that. So to me, when I think back then, it was probably part of my heritage. But I haven't really been as obsessed with it as I've gotten older. So what they're kind of saying is like, Jenna, there's a reason that you were obsessed with that, and that may come up. So things might be coming to the surface, right? And they might just happen like that, they're saying. So in this case, with the reflect card, I definitely feel that some of you would benefit from thinking back to when you were younger and what were you obsessed with. If you were obsessed with something, not someone, but if you were obsessed with something, what was it? Write it down and think about why. And they're actually saying, you know what, if you were obsessed with someone, like they're showing me maybe a celebrity, and thinking about that, what was it about that person that you it gave you all those feels, okay? So even if you were watching a TV show and the character's personality, what was it that drew you to that person? And these are clues. They're saying these are clues. So we have my favorite card, the Three of Swords card. So to me, for some of you, this dream was squashed because of other people. That's what I'm getting here. It's like pushing daggers through our heart that maybe somebody said that we couldn't achieve the dreams that we wanted, okay? But think about when we are kids, they're showing me the Stargazer card, we set our sights higher. We didn't have those limitations in our minds, and that's what they're saying. You need to start dreaming and imagining and believing like when you were a child, because these things are possible. It was the other people that put those daggers in our heart to make us believe that our dreams weren't possible. So to me, my dream of England, I wanted to go to England so bad. I really wanted to go on like a Kentucky tour and just and tour it, right? But financially speaking, I was like, I know I couldn't afford it. And they're like, actually, you could have, you could have, but you didn't believe that you could. So what they're kind of making me feel with this spread, it's like, okay, yes, some people or those limitations held us back from these dreams, but now we know better, right? Are we going to hold ourselves back from these dreams anymore? Or are we going to start working towards them? I love the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Are we going to work towards them? Ooh, and after that is the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. You have the Chariot card too. The Chariot card. Moving forward towards these dreams of ours. A way will be made. If this is something that you want, a way will be made. They're saying, Jenna, if you want to go to England, we'll make a way for you to go to England. After COVID restrictions, of course. And I say, heck yes, but I want to go to Scotland first. Now it's all about Scotland. Love Scotland. Okay. And they're showing me the Four of Cups. It's like, they will help you, but you have to accept the help. Right? You have to accept the help. So you can communicate with them and say, angels and guides, I want to go to England. But when they send you the intuitive nudge, if you're not taking the action, it's like you got your arms crossed. No. You have to take that action. You have to actually reach out and grab that cup. Thank you, angels and guides. This card, the Magician, this card came out for pretty much every reading, and it usually is coming out on the bottom in reverse. Yours came out sideways. You can be your own magician. You have the power to create this. And they're bringing my attention to the infinity sign. There are infinite number of possibilities of how you can go to England, Jenna. How you can do whatever it is that you have been dreaming of for a while. It's also funny, you have the Child card on the bottom. This is definitely resurrecting a childhood dream. Think of a time when you were younger and you thought anything was possible. And they're making me feel like fairy tales, kings and queens and princes and princesses. We need to start thinking like that again. What is possible for us? They're showing me these two cards together, the Eight of Pentacles, and then this card. I feel that he is building his fortress. He is building what he has dreamt of. He is making it possible. And what they're saying is he didn't build a small house. No. He built a freaking fortress. Stop thinking small. Stop limiting yourself. Stop thinking that you can't achieve what you want to achieve. You came here with dreams, and these dreams, these passions, these are the breadcrumbs, right? These are the blueprints, they're saying. The blueprints. I can't remember how to say the quote perfectly, but if you watch Self-Made on Netflix, Madam C.J. Walker and Octavia Spencer's character, so she was saying that dreams are God's plans. That's exactly right. You don't have to believe in God. Don't worry about it. But when you come here, you have dreams. There's things that pique your interest for a reason. And we're talking about the ones that started in childhood. But they're showing me this card. This girl's light has been blown out. And to me, that's because someone has told her that she couldn't achieve it. Somewhere down the line, someone has told you or made you feel that you weren't able to achieve the dream that you've had. Underneath that is the home card. She's staring at the seashell. And to me, this is like she is dreaming of going to the beach, of living by the beach. And they're saying, don't worry about the real estate costs. Because I know they're astronomical right now, at least where I live, right? I was talking to somebody about how I want to have my own farm. And they were kind of just like, yeah, even if you had $1 million in the lottery, I'd barely pay for it. And I'm like, thanks for poo-pooing all over my dream. But yeah, I'm not listening to you because I know that the house that I have in mind is going to be mine. I'm working towards that. So it's like, let's not let people influence our dreams anymore. Right? Whatever it is that we want, we can achieve. If it's something in your soul that you feel guided towards, absolutely 100%. So what they're saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the real estate costs. If you want to own a bungalow by the beach, then you can do it. And they're showing me that the number is 35. That adds up to 8, so that's about abundance. If you're on your path, if you're working on your path, a way will be made. If you ask, a way will be made. To me, this guy could be going to England, and he's following the guidance in the stars. He is following his inner guidance, his inner compass, and also his angels and guides, the path that they've illuminated for him. Yeah. So I love talking about ships and being the captain of your own ship. This is about being the captain of your own ship, going where you want to go. Without limits, they're saying, without limits. And you have this card, the wind. That is them. They will direct you. So if your sails are up, you ask them to direct you towards wherever it is you want to go. They will direct you. Oh, right. When these cards came out, they made me feel that this meant if you feel that doors aren't going to open for you, they will make a door open. Don't worry about it. They will make a way. A way will be made. I honestly don't even feel that I need to talk much about this. They're showing me, it kind of looks like this woman has a bouquet, like she's going to get married. If you want to get married, that could have been your childhood dream. That was definitely mine. Or if there's a specific type of wedding that you want that you feel that you could never afford, ask them. You know what they're making me feel right now is maybe someone already had your dream wedding and they'll be selling like the decorations and that sort of thing at half price. Okay? That's what they're making me feel. So a way will be made. I don't know if you guys do secondhand shopping. They're showing me like on buy and sell websites. I see that all the time. But also I like going to yard sales, and I've seen people sell their wedding decor for so cheap. So cheap. Like, even this is kind of like a small thing, but they're showing me with the wedding candles. So I know that a big pack at Walmart was over $10, and they had it completely full. They didn't use them, and they were selling it for 50 cents. Right? So I bought them. I mean, you can never have too many candles. But to me, it's like, you don't even realize how to bring these things in. Because they will bring them in. Yeah. And they're showing me, so I'm obsessed with like home decor and stuff and soup tureens. And there was one that I was wanting that was kind of in the same pattern of dishes that my grandma has that I want to have. And I found it in the box. It looks like they never used it. For $3 at a yard sale. Okay? So they're saying ways will be made. If there's something that you're desiring, ways will be made. But they're really, really stressing, like, think back to your childhood, okay? Because some of you might not even realize it, that this dream that you had could be a key piece in your life purpose. It's a key piece on your path. They're making me, like, I'm looking at myself in the video, and they're making my vision go blurry. It's the same thing again with the song at the beginning. It's like, I know this, but I can't think of what it is. And then all of a sudden, things become clear. Our vision became blurry as we started to grow up, and people made us believe that we couldn't achieve what we desired. No. Not anymore. Not anymore. And in the other readings, they really made me feel that this summer we're taking leaps and bounds. We're definitely taking leaps and bounds. And it's like, yeah. I just did a reading for air signs. I know you're not an air sign, but it was basically like that Ariana Grande song, I want it, I got it. And that's the energy that I'm feeling here. They said the energy has always been there, but the belief hasn't. And I feel that you're coming into that belief where you're realizing, hey, I have that power. I have this power. It's been within you all the time, honey. I have the power to make this possible. So there's no more trying to make something happen, because it's going to happen too. That's a little message for someone. I do feel that some of you are like, you're searching. It's like you're soul searching. That's another reason for the reflect. You're soul searching. Who am I? Why am I here? What do I want out of life? Maybe you're realizing that you're not happy in your life right now. Maybe you're realizing that you need more in your life right now. Some of you want to go to Australia. I'm getting Australia vibes. But they will help you. If you're not sure, if you even take the time to reflect and it's your vision is blurry and you're like, I don't even remember. Ask your angels and guides and they will remind you. They will. They've helped me. They've helped remind me what it is that I've been desiring, and I'm still discovering, right? It's not going to just all come at once. No. They'll remind you. One of the big things that I wanted, the first thing that I ever wanted to be when I was a kid was a mom. And I kind of thought, oh, that's not a life purpose. So then I was doing this whole searching, and they're like, Jenna, that's absolutely your life purpose. And that's what you always wanted to be, was a mom. So don't worry about it. Just because I was made to feel that growing up, yeah, I would become a mom, but I felt like I needed something else. And they're saying, you will have something else. You absolutely will, but who is telling you that being a mom isn't part of being a life purpose? Because it absolutely is, right? So they're really, they're showing me that also aspects of myself and things that I enjoy can come together to become part of my life purpose in such a bigger way. They're saying a bigger way than I even realized. But I won't know. I won't know just yet, right? So we're working on the belief, right? We got to work on the belief and knowing what we want, and we can move towards it. Ask them. Don't be afraid to ask them for help, because they will guide you. They're showing me, like, maybe they'll send a YouTube video on your recommended of a way of life that you're like, oh, I forgot I used to want to live off grid. Me too. Okay? Or, oh, yeah, I've always wanted to be a dancer. What did you want to be when you were a kid? How did you want to live when you were a kid? Things might have changed since then, but I feel that there's still aspects there. You know, your dreams don't just die out. They don't. They don't just die out. Okay. All right. Any other messages before I end this for my lovely Leos? Yeah, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the money, honey, they're saying. A way will be made. We will open the doors for you that you cannot open yourself. We'll help you open them. Yeah. That's all I'm getting for you, Leo. I hope you like this message. Let me know if it resonates. I'm really excited for you. To me, this is exciting. It's like rediscovering parts of yourself and then finally moving forward and making like your younger self proud and happy. It's like you're fulfilling a dream for them, but it's for you. And I love that. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful month of July, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye.